Coming Monday, November 3rd on This One Time in Kankakee. This one time in Kankakee, the Village of Bonfield banned Rhummy. Yes, I'm talking about the card game. Welcome to This One Time in Kankakee from the WVLI Podcast Network. I'm Jake Lamore. Late January 1938, the middle of the Great Depression. Across Kankakee County, a bitter winter wind sweeps across the frozen farmland. In the tiny village of Bonfield, home to just 116 souls, life is quiet. Maybe a little too quiet. Bonfield was, by design, a place of profound morality. It was a community without a railroad to bring in trouble from the outside world. It was a village with strict blue laws on the books, ordinances that forbade hard liquor, beer, dance halls, and even pool rooms. On Sundays, the crack of a baseball bat wouldn't be heard. That was illegal too. This was, by all accounts, a sinless village. But beneath that placid, righteous service, something was simmering. A quiet descent, a gathering storm that was about to put little Bonfield in newspapers across the country. And it all started in the one place in town a man could find a bit of company, the local ice cream parlor. Nearly every day, a group of local men would gather at the parlor, not for a scoop of vanilla, but for a game of cards. Specifically, a variant of rummy they called rummy with an H. Now, it's important to understand what kind of card game this was. This wasn't a shadowy backroom poker game with stacks of cash on the table. This was just rummy. If you grew up in the 20th century, chances are you played it with your grandparents at the kitchen table. It was one of America's great pastimes, a simple game of collecting and matching cards. The rhythm of the game, the shuffle, the deal, the quiet snap of a card being played was the backdrop for conversation and camaraderie. It was less about winning or losing and more about passing the time with friends, especially on a cold winter's day in 1938. And the stakes reflected that. They were hardly high roller territory. They were playing for a dime a hand. According to the players, the most any man could lose in a single night of intense play was about $1. To them, it was a harmless pastime. But not everyone saw it that way. Trouble began when a number of village housewives lodged a formal complaint with the town board. They claimed they were fast becoming rummy widows.
A rummy rebellion brewed in the sinless village of Bonfield last night.
We'll find out exactly what happened with the Rummy Rebellion in Bonfield this Monday, November 3rd, on This One Time in Kankakee, right here on the WVLI Podcast Network. Follow and subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts so you don't miss out.